You good, you good.
This is Sirach chapter 9 verse 17. For the hand of the artificer, the work shall be commended.
Right, yeah. Meaning that word teller, right? He was set up to make that bomb, man. That hydrogen bomb, which is mainly the key component is water. And then they stepped it up a notch by splitting the atoms, man. So he was set up to do that, man. You know? No. That's just all I wanted. And then, since you're still in Sirach, get Sirach 10 and 10 too. Sirach. This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 10. The physician cutteth off a long disease. He that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Right. So today he a king, but tomorrow he should die. Because tomorrow, man, you ain't. Hey, the scripture speaks about how Rashad being, you know, that morning, like he gonna come in the morning, that next day. You ain't gonna rule the next day. And today, because in the Lord time, 1,000 years is just a day. So right now, it's still your day. You know, this the last second of your days, and you ain't gonna last no longer. It describes you as a disease. You Edomites is a disease, man. You gotta cut it off, man. You know, so that nuke, that nuke gonna purify this place, man. Gonna cut you off, and tomorrow you ain't gonna last, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
This is going on what the brother speaking about, like the Lord to the Lord. A day is 1,000 years to the Lord. All right, but it's going about Esau and how he ain't gonna be able to surpass, all right, the time that the Lord set up for him to rule. All right, he ain't gonna be able to pass that. All right, it's Job chapter 14 verse 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right. So just like the brother was, you know, speaking on, man. All right. The Lord set your rulership up, man. All right. The Lord bring it up, and you know, he bring it down. All right. And the Lord, he set up an appointed time, you know, for Esau to fucking rule. All right. And that time is coming to an end. All right. Thus said the Lord.
And if I can add on to that, like Esau's rule ain't even for his like joy and shit. This whole eon, this age, is just the Israelites being in punishment. This is only about us. So even though y'all ruling, y'all still ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But you better.
Yeah, no. Let me get this in Job. It say this is Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man placed upon the earth, that the trumpeting of the wicked is short,
They mad.
and the joy of the hypocrites but for a moment. So you so-called white people is only gonna rule for a short period of time, man. We understand this, man. So we don't, man. Look, man. If you wanna bullshit around, press around like you the shit, fuck you, let it be.
Yeah.
Because you know you ain't shit, man.
These so-called white people, they got their little time to shine. Like how they walk up and down the street and look at us like we just fucking crazy and shit. But it's all good though, man. Cause we gonna beat the dog shit out of these people like every day. That's why this shit say it's gonna be like. So I said this shit. So like, that's why the scriptures say America's gonna be like a bad dream. Cause we gonna wake up like we used to be under these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like even the other nations is. I get that. I said.
No, okay. Yeah, man, y'all ain't shit. Look, I say this much. I've been watching the Olympics and shit. I think all them people jake, man. I'm looking at all these other nations, and most of them other nations be jake because what it be with the Olympics. Hey, you got that real quick?
You want to talk about?
Yeah, real quick.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 13.
Yeah.
It says, ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt had lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Right.
It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden down under foot of men.
It said that we are the salt of the earth, meaning the sons of Israel. And with this Olympics, and you gotta understand, that's the best of the best. Who's the best of the best of every nation? Jake, man. Anybody, Olympus make sure they find the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, let's say you go try out to be on the team of America. It could be over 1,000 people that try out, but only the top 3 gonna make it. Only the top of them 1,000 people gonna make it. So even with these other countries like China, 1,000 people can try out for that running event, but only 3 people gonna make it. Who physically stronger? Jacob, man. Jacob been scattered everywhere across the earth. So Jacob is in these different nations that stuff is China and Japan and Belgium and shit. Jake is there. So the best of the best, they know Jake like that physical shit. So they try to find Jake because they know Jake is somewhere in Migo in their country. They know that. And it looks like them too. So that's why the Olympics is so important, to bring out Jake, man. All them people that's playing in the Olympics is Jake, man.
That's 7 or 22.
I just wanted to ask a question.
Try
Where is
first.
the Olympics being held at? In Rio.
Now, the reason I say that is because of this little quick article, and just to read the topic, the title, it says, Russian Olympic team fans house robbed during the Rio 2016 Olympics. You know, the fans of the Russians, because they not cool, you know, they got sedition amongst men where they at. Yeah. They going through hard times, but they still held it there. Yeah. They said the house has been robbed, and then they said 2 people shot dead near the Rio Olympic venue.
Oh yeah, because Rio is not too far from Venezuela. That's right. Like a couple places over. It's all in the same area. Venezuela itself is fucked up, man. I mean, Rio is fucked up.
And them Jakes that's doing that shit, man, they stupid as fuck, alright? They only, the fucking so-called white man only letting you do that because that's entertainment to him. Alright, like the movie Race, where it was about Jesse Owens. Alright, he was out there when they had the Olympics in
Berlin.
Yeah, in Berlin, yeah. Jesse Owens, he was beating everybody, right? He was beating everybody, breaking all type of records and shit. And there was basically a decree that Hitler had made that whoever was the winner or whatever, whoever was the best at all the events, that they would take a picture with him, right? All right, so when Jesse Owens came to take the picture, they was Hitler's like first in command was telling them all like, y'all, Hitler had to leave, bro. He ain't got time for that, basically, so to speak. But yeah, so they only using y'all motherfuckers for their entertainment, man. All right, they ain't finna be touching all on y'all and shit like that.
And Hitler knew like who the real Jews was. You know what I'm saying? So he was pushing his Aryan shit, and then he knew the so-called Negroes was a real Jew. So if he pushing we the dominant race shit, then for the true dominant race to beat you is kind of, you know what I'm saying, fucked up in his eyes.
Well, right. We run the show, man. We the salt of earth, man. That's why they got this Olympic sport. They bringing out all Jakes from all the countries, man. Because we physically stronger than everybody, every other nation, and they know that.
That's good.
They know that shit. They know that.
Hey, I got something for you.
Yeah, man.
This is Samuel 7:22. It says, "Wherefore thou art great, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for there is none like thee. Neither is there any power besides thee, according to all that we have heard with our ears. And what nation in the earth is like thy people Israel?" So like it's like thy people, even like Israel, whom Yahweh went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make him a name, and to do for you great things.
Hey, the thing about salt, that's why salt is the best recipe you can ever put on food. And the more fire you put onto it, the better it gets. Meaning, because the elements explode, little tiny elements, it's like explode. It makes the flavor buzz. It's good as hell. That's why the brother here taught us you put salt and pepper on everything you do, man. I mean, well, everything you eat. And that's what the Lord did. He put salt on everybody, on every nation, because he know that salt gonna bring out the flavor in every nation. So that salt gonna just make it better. And the more hell you put on us, the more better we gonna get. So it's all good, man. So we the salt of earth, salt, man, man, look, man, we like gold in the fire, man. We get better, man. It is what it is. So Yeah,
Because you know, salt. It's a commandment that the Lord had told us to put salt on our meat. All right, when we offer meat to the Most High. All right, because He don't like no bland ass fucking food like you other nations, man. Like you fucking so-called white people. All right, even fucking Elam, all them motherfuckers, they food is bland. Like that shit called hummus. Y'all ever had that?
That shit sound like some
it's brown. That shit bland as fuck.
Hey, oh, it's actually from it's like from like the Middle East and all that, but
we can probably spice it up.
It's made out of garbanzo beans and all that.
Hey, but it just don't got no stick.
It's actually a commandment for your meat oblation that you fry it, right? That you put in flour and put in oil, cook in oil. So that's how you know the Most High is the so-called Negro when He command us to eat fried chicken.
Command us to eat fried chicken. Man, He command us not to eat anything without blood neither.
Yeah, fried chicken is not all that. It's kind of like an aside, and like I don't talk.
But the majority of Jake, like I said, they like fried food.
Because I only say that because like those meat offerings were all like those things as far as like what the Levites said. That was like very like it was like a very solemn and serious like deal. So
Salaki. But just on the serious term though, you know, we gotta just overcome this place. So get hey yo man, so we in the times of the end times with the nukes. We still got that in Isaiah 34.
Where said I smell it? I just can't see it yet. You smell the fire going already.
Get Matthew 24, 31.
Matthew's 31. Yeah. Matthew's 24.
I'll start at 30.
Matthew's 24 and 30. It says, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory."
Right. So it's just not gonna be the nukes destroying this place. Also, chariots too. Chariots got beams and lasers in their for their weapon system. They don't use things that's carnal. They use spiritual things. They got a Kamehame blasters in they chariot, you know. Right. Beams, you know.
Verse 31. "And He shall send His angels."
Oh, it's like the chariots are what you would call a UFO.
Matthew 24:31, "And He shall send His angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other."
That's just what I was speaking on, because the elect there's probably some brothers that participated in the old Olympus, you know. Brothers is in the four corners of this world, man. You know, so the chariots is going to gather them. You know, just scoop them up, and wherever they at, wherever type of danger they're in, they're gonna be okay. Because you know the Lord can't say anything void. You know, you won't go back into a void. Get Zechariah 5, start at 1. In fact, Isaiah 31 and 5. So it's like
this is Isaiah 31